Hi. Sorry, hold on. I need to. Okay. Hi, welcome to my stream. I'm actually not sure if I've recovered any more than I have yesterday, but I've been consistently taking my meds, so there's that. But I've been coughing and hacking for the whole day, and it's given me a headache a couple of times today. So, if I continue to cough and hack until I get a headache, I might just stop the stream. But that's just like a heads up first so you guys know. But um, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Um, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, but but I feel better than I did yesterday. The only difference is yesterday I didn't cough and hack until I had like a massive headache. But yeah, um, I'm actually not sure if something is still wrong with my Wi-Fi because I still see the issue that I've been having. Um, so I'm going to be monitoring that through the through the live. So that's why I'm like looking this way and sometimes. So yeah. Um, let's just continue because today I'm going to continue to do the Sinanju's waste. So, if you didn't know, yesterday we made a lot of Space Marines. Let me just change the thing so maybe I can show you guys a few. So, oh, I thought it would be visible, so okay. So, we made a lot of these headless Space Marines, and if you don't know, these are Warhammer miniatures. Which way is middle? That way. This way, okay. So, these are Warhammer miniatures. I need to get a new camera. These are Warhammer miniatures. These are the Space Marines. I got the Intercessors. The assault intercessors. Let me show you guys. So this is what they are. They're going to look like this, except mine is going to have a different color scheme. But yeah, so we made that yesterday. We just need to attach the head and the hands. So that will be for next week. And I think from now on there's going to be a little bit more Warhammer content. So we'll see if how I'm going to schedule in the future. But yeah, so that's what's going on, and let's get started to this one. Let me get this cable out the way. I actually didn't realize the cable was still in the way. Yeah. So hold on. Let me charge the laptop. So I decided to go with the waist first because I'm not sure if my voice will hold up, like if my throat will hold up throughout this whole live. If I go for like an hour, but I'm going to try my best to do that. So yeah. So we're gonna start from 10 up until here. Because here because we haven't made the legs. So we'll see what we do, and then we'll see if we have time to make the top parts of the legs. So this is our guys so far. Um, hopefully it's visible enough. I do need to get a new camera, I'm sorry. And last time there was stickers for this, but I think after seeing like the sticker, I think I prefer to just paint it on myself. So I might just do that later with some acrylic paint or something like that. Or lacquer paint for Gunpla, but yeah. This is what we have so far. So let's continue to 10. We need the, which is this one, is it? Sorry, I heard a notification, so I need to. Okay, so yeah, apparently my Wi-Fi is having issues here and there. Okay, so my Wi-Fi is having issues, and I'm not sure if there's going to be anything that hinders me streaming, but if there is, then we'll figure it out then. So this is D. Let's cut out the 17 and I'm gonna get the PCs ready. Oop. So D17. I'm so sorry for this. My coughing isn't getting any better. The only thing that got better is my voice. It's less bad. It's not it's not as gone. I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live cuz I don't think anyone wants to hear me coughing and hacking through a live. But it's a Friday and I do want to build Gunpla because honestly lately I haven't had enough time to just sit down and build. So I've just been doing it on Fridays when I can justify doing it, if that makes sense, because I'm at least live and you guys can watch me do it, so it's not as it's PC1, right? Oh wait, what? Oh, I'm holding it backwards, so it's not as I want to say wasteful, but it's not wasteful to build Gunpla. It's like I'm not wasting the kit, I guess, basically, to just build by myself. Because I want to share the experience with everyone else. So, yeah. Here we are, building Gunpla together. So, I've been wanting to just build some of my Gunpla by myself. But I've been kind of busy with Warhammer as well that I haven't really thought about it. Lately I've been... Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to do 16 first. Oh, well. So lately I've been mainly doing like making some Warhammer miniatures. I had painting classes. For those of you who didn't see, let me show you first. So for those of you who didn't see, this was something we made when I was being taught how to paint, and so is this one. They're using two different techniques of painting, and they're both really cool looking in the end, and I learned quite a lot. The thing is, my camera is so bad, it probably can't pick up what exactly it looks like. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram, I think. Actually, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Because I've been meaning to share it, and I just haven't got the chance to, so maybe I'll just do it on Instagram instead. I feel like that could be a better option rather than like trying to show it off on this camera that won't focus on anything. So yeah, I might just post that on Instagram this week, so you guys can look out for that if you're interested in that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think this goes this way, right? I should probably align it better, but I don't know how to align it any better than this. So, okay, it's aligned, supposedly, but why is it not, going in, is the question. Okay, I think, I kind of want to do it on the side of the table, but I'm scared I'm going to break my hand, because that's sharp, that felt sharp. So, it's not going in, I actually don't know. Okay. It's not going in. Okay, actually let me change something. Okay. I can't push it in though. I'm gonna try on the AC, it's getting really hot. It's not going in any further, which is not ideal. This should go in a little bit more. I don't know if it's because of the little peg inside. Let me try to move it a little bit. It's not, I don't know how to push it in because without hurting myself. I think that's the best way to explain it. Cause it's sharp. It's sharp. Okay, you know what? Maybe after adding all the other elements, it'll be less sharp and then we can actually put it in. My runners are stuck to each other? Where? Oh. I'm so sorry if you guys have to hear me cough and hack throughout this whole thing, but there's I don't know why I'm not cured yet. Usually it doesn't take this long to heal up. I'm pretty sure it's nothing serious though, because I am healing, but also at the same time I'm like, why is it taking so long? So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I also think that this is kind of weird, this thing, because there's a little, like, the nub mark is more than I expected it to be. Like, it's a bit, what's it called? It bubbled up, kayak ada menggelembung sedikit. I don't know how to say that in English, menggelembung. But yeah, there's like this little additional dome, I think. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I'm trying my best to clean it up, but I don't think it's gonna get cleaned. Maybe we should try to sand it down. Let's sand it down. So I'm using a glass file because the glass file works better on clear kits. I actually don't know why, like the science behind it, why it works so much better on clear kits rather than normal sanding paper. Cause they have the same grit, right? Like I use the same grit of sanding paper and glass file for filing down clear parts. I mean, they're both 1200. So I don't know why the glass filers still give it a better finish compared to the sandpaper, which should work the same way. So yeah, that's weird. I think this is supposed to be flat, so we'll cut it there. And this one's 7, so I'm gonna do this one by one so that I don't mess up which part goes where, because I tend to mess up and not be able to take it out, so we're gonna try and avoid that. Oh, so what's new with you guys, by the way? For me, I've been kind of taking a dive into the older animes. Like I've been watching older animes. One I watched that I actually have never watched before was actually, wait, am I doing this in the right position? It should be, right? So the one I watched that I've never watched before was Oran Host Club, and that was interesting. Like I didn't think I would like it because I have a thing, like I don't really watch older animations because I don't like the art style as much. And I'm very picky when it comes to art styles. I don't know why. Like, I prefer the more modern type of anime art style rather than the older one. I don't enjoy looking at it as much. But I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did. But I did enjoy it quite a lot. 13. I did enjoy it quite a lot, and I didn't think I would. Just because of the art style, honestly, but it was a really fun watch. I did not think it would be that fun to watch it. Like, I thought it'd be quite normal, I guess. Like, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of harem as well, or reverse harem for that matter. But that was like there's some kind of um romance, I guess, in it, but it's not as over the top as I thought it would be. Like it's more toned down, and their relationships are more fleshed out, which is something I appreciate because usually they don't really what's it called? They don't really I don't know how to articulate what I'm thinking. They don't really take the time to flesh out those relationships. I think that's what I'm trying to say. They don't really take the time to flesh out those relationships, and they just right away jump into the into the romance where the characters might not have that much chemistry, but this one she has chemistry with everyone, and it's like organically built as well. So I think that was really good, and I really did enjoy the anime itself. Another one that I just finished Oran like yesterday. No, earlier today actually. I finished Oran earlier today. And I was kind of shocked that there was no season 2, considering it is one of the most popular animes. Like I've heard of it everywhere, like from everyone. Everyone knows the freaking anime. I don't know why it didn't get a season 2. I was kind of hoping there was a season 2. I would have liked to follow their story a little bit more, because their story is genuinely interesting and fun, and it's very lighthearted as well. And it's a good thing to watch when you're not like when you're not trying to digest anything, I guess. Like you just want something lighthearted, campy, and over the top, but not too over the top that you'll cringe at everything. Cause like there are some of those very cringy movies slash animes that exist, and I don't really like those because the cringy ones always make me like want to look away, and I can't just pause the film for like 5 seconds every time they do something cringy, because then I'll never finish the film. Sorry. Because then I'll never finish the film. And when, like, when something cringy happens, I can't just ignore it. So I have to do my little routine of, like, looking away, kicking the air, and, like, I don't know, like, digesting how cringy it is, I guess. That's the best way to put it. So, like, I don't like cringy movies, but that one wasn't as cringy as I thought it'd be. So it's a pretty good movie overall. But like, I mean, pretty good series overall. But like, after that, I think now that it's been like, not even a day, but like, now that I finished it, I mean, I ended up watching a different series because Netflix recommended it. And it was actually a series I already watched before, and I actually really loved it when I first watched it. It was Kimi ni Todoke, and honestly, it is still as sweet as I remember it to be. I'm only on like the first few episodes, I think, because I started it like literally just now. But I remember how it made me feel so like all warm and fuzzy inside. It was really nice, and 10/10 I would recommend everyone to watch it, to be honest. Really great. Also, am I doing this right? This doesn't seem right, but like, what? That's too small. Oh, is it on this side? Oh, it is on this side, isn't it? I'm the idiot. I did it wrong. Okay. There we go. So, sorry. So, I did it on the wrong side. And, okay, it's still not closing in, so I guess this is where it is at for the moment. So let's move on to this. E11 and then A. Let's cut the A1 first because the A is easier and we can grab it like straight out the box because I've ordered them alphabetically. so yeah, I've been rewatching Kimi ni Todoke and I watched Oran for the first time. I'm not sure if anything else interesting happened to me though this week. The only thing that happened to me was I got sick. But it's been from like last week that I'm sick, and that didn't stop me from going to events. So, but I had a lot of fun at the events that I went to. If you didn't know, last Saturday I went to an event here in Jakarta, and I went to an event at Network Plus, I think it was called, and it was a Warhammer event. It was a Warhammer event by Spoils of War, and they had like classes where they taught, well, not classes, it was like a demonstration. So you can ask them how to play Warhammer and they'll teach you, and it was really fun. I played my first game. I played Kill Team for the very first time. Apparently there are different rules for all of the Warhammer type games. So for Warhammer, it's not just Warhammer 40k. There's Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which takes place earlier in the timeline, I think, if I'm not wrong. But that one has different rules as well. And then there's Warhammer Kill Team, which is a more skirmish game with a smaller amount of what's it called, soldiers and army, I guess. E. And then there's Warhammer Underworld, and if I'm not wrong, those use cards. And then there's Warcry, I think, and I think that's the Kill Team version of AOS, and all of them have different types of rules. They play differently. Like, I understand why the card game would be different because it involves cards, but everything, like, you play differently, which is beyond me why you would have that many types of game like under one thing. Well, I guess it's not beyond me. I know why. It makes money. But I don't know why all of them would be different. Like, I get that like for AOS, which is Age of Sigmar, and 40k, which is the main one, I think, they're different because of the weapons as well. So the weapons are quite different. So it wouldn't be fair to have the same rules, and I completely get that. But like for Warhammer and Kill Team, it's only slightly different, right? Being biggest difference being the army size. I still don't understand why there's gotta be different rules. But maybe as I dive deeper into the hobby and the game itself, I'll understand more. So when I do, I will explain it to every one of you who don't. I'll make videos on YouTube so that I can explain it to people because I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. Not 12, that's 12. Like, I genuinely don't understand why it has to be different. So I'm going to try and understand it best as I can, and I'll relay it to you guys when I do. Hopefully it'll be informational enough. Also, if you guys want to play Warhammer, it's a very nice game. You should. And if you're here in like Indonesia, there's stores at Bali, and there's Spoils of War at Tangerang as well. So if you guys want to join me to play, you guys should drop by. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Yeah. Here we go. You guys should drop by because I'm going to play more often than not. Now, I will try to at least. Why is this? I don't want to cut it, but it doesn't feel like it fits. Also, I'm sorry, the cat is looking for attention. What's up? Come here. So she does this sometimes. She'll look for attention. I'm so sorry. She'll look for attention because she's not getting any from me at the moment. She's been quiet all day, so I guess this is like the time to be fussy for her. Like it's time to finally scream and shout and let everything out. Hey! Hey! Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink because it's still hot and my throat is dying. Alright. Okay, so drinking ASMR. I've never drank more in my life than when I have a sore throat, I think. Having a sore throat will make water taste heavenly. I'm not one to drink water often, honestly. Like, I don't really like drinking water, which is probably how I got myself in this situation in the first place. But, like, now that I'm sick, water really helps. It really does soothe the throat, makes you feel a whole lot better. So I guess at least I'm not dehydrated like I usually am. Although, I don't really feel dehydrated usually. I know I'm not drinking enough, but like that doesn't really make me feel anything specifically. Like I don't feel dehydrated, which you'd think you'd feel it, because it'd be terrible if you were dehydrated. So I thought that would be something you'd be able to feel more easily. But I guess not. I guess 2 and 3. I guess it's not how we were built. We weren't supposed to be able to sense that, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I'm spewing nonsense like I usually am, but oh well. I don't know, I don't really have much that I want to talk about, so I might be slightly dry or out of topic. Oh wait, there's 2. Hold on. So I might be a little bit dry or run out of topics soon. But oh, I have a feeling I will be playing tomorrow at Spoils of War at Tangrang, because I want to learn more about the game and I might be free enough to do so. So if you guys are from here and you guys want to chat or play together, you can come over to Spoils of War Tangrang and meet me there. Yeah. So we're gonna take the other B1 runner and cut everything up. And then we'll be done with the waist, which is 30 minutes. So actually it took like a few minutes longer than I expected it to be. Because usually when I built like this small by myself, like this small amount, sorry, usually it takes like 20 minutes. So wait, am I doing this right? I think I am. I should be. So yeah. So I was expecting it to be around like 20 minutes. I don't know why it's already 30 minutes, almost like 40. Hi! If you can't tell, like, my voice is a little bit raspy. It's because I'm still sick. So I got sick at the beginning of last week, I think, or was it the week before that? So I think it's been around 3 weeks. But for the first 2 weeks, it was mainly I didn't feel well, and like my body was tired, and that's it. But then it evolved into a cough. So I have a slight cough. Um, so I did the waist. I think let's move on to the legs then. I don't know why I like making the waist before the legs, but I think it's because it's in order. Okay, here's the legs. Yeah, I've been trying to get enough rest, but uh, it's hard to sleep when you have a cough and then you wake up every other hour just to cough. So yeah, hold on, let me grab the runner. So we need E2. This is 2, right? Yeah. So yeah, I had a cough. I still do. I might cough here and there throughout the live, so I apologize in advance for that. Um, what else happened in my life? I think, oh, I had headaches earlier because of coughing. Like I coughed so much, I gave myself headaches. But yeah, I'm fine now. I've been taking my meds, so I should be okay. So don't worry about me. How are you? Um, 3 is it? Oh, here it is. How are you? How's your week? My week has been pretty interesting, I guess. Well, not interesting. It's like I've been rewatching anime, and that's pretty much it. Damn, that's terrible. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it is. It's not. I was gonna say was, but it's like it's not over. I'm still sick. Yeah, it is kind of terrible because my throat is my throat is itchy all the time, and I can't control it. Like I can't sleep well because of it. I took a nap right before this live, and that was like the most peaceful sleep I've had in a few days, in a week maybe. But I woke up because it's still like 6 or 7, and sleeping that early means I will not sleep like tonight. Like I will not sleep through the night if I kept continuing sleeping. So I ended up waking up. Oh, you. Oh, I did not take off from work. I'm new at my job, and I already took a day off when I first felt like I was sick. So I'm scared that if I do that again, it'll be like a bad impression on my employers, even though they're pretty chill actually. Like so far from what I've seen, they're pretty chill, and they probably would have allowed me to take off from work, but I've just been like powering through so that I'm not what's it called? So that since I'm still under probation, so that I'm not up to be fired, I guess. And here you are still doing streaming, like the determination. I will take it slow, thanks. I'm streaming today because I streamed yesterday anyways, so like I don't feel like it'll be complete if I just suddenly took today off. But yeah, yesterday I made Warhammer stuff, building some Warhammer stuff, so that was nice. I built all 10 of them, but I don't know if it's visible. These are 2 of them. They're headless and armless because you still have to choose the head, which heads you want, and then which arms you want. So I didn't I didn't choose yet, so that's why we stopped there. But yeah, so I've been more into Warhammer. I'm sorry if my voice cracks here and there, by the way, because I can't help it. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I've been getting more and more into Warhammer lately because the game is more fun than I expected it to be. Like I played like one game of Kill Team, but there's a lot of types of games. It's like Warhammer 40K is the main one, and then there's Age of Sigmar, which is I think it takes place earlier in the canon timeline, and then there's Kill Team, which is a skirmish type game, more skirmish type game rather than the Warhammer one, because Warhammer you need like a whole army. Warhammer 40K I mean. And Kill Team 1, you need like 10. So you get a box and then you're all set to play. Which is more beginner friendly. That's why I decided to play Kill Team first, I think. Because each 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 miniature, each character, they're given a set amount of points, and you need like at least 1,500 points to play like the army one, the 40k one. Sorry. And to play that 40k one, it's not gonna be easy to collect all of it, and then like to get the whole army, you usually need to start with like a combat patrol, and that's already like 1 mil. So if you're not into the game, that's not like the best investment, is it? So that's why I'm starting out with Kill Team, because it's easier to invest into, because you only need like max 10 maybe, and you get like 1 or 2 boxes of the miniatures, and you're all set. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing lately. I've been getting to know the Warhammer related stuff, because I think moving forward I'm going to make more Warhammer content, because the community is still really small. It's like 100 people, maybe 300 maybe, but like it's so small compared to all the other communities. Like Gunpla community is, I bet it's at least in the thousands. It's a huge community. There's so many people that love Gunpla, and like I bet there's not a lot of people who don't know about Gunpla. But Warhammer is so small that it makes me want to help grow the community. So yeah, if you're interested in playing Warhammer, you should give it a shot. It's fun. It's really fun. Is Warhammer considered as a board game? It's considered as like tabletop game. So you will need an okay amount of space, and then to actually like get immersed in it, you probably would need terrain. But like for starters, if you want to like try things out like that, like you just go to a store that is Warhammer related. For me, would be Spoils of War, because they're my partner at the moment. But like yeah, but honestly though, I partnered up with them because they're really great. Not just because they wanted to partner up with me, but they're really great. Like they're really nice, and the community so far has been really nice as well. So it hasn't been disappointing an experience. But yeah, so the biggest one also in Indonesia is Spoils of War. So they have in Tangerang, and then they also have in Bali. So you can just go to their store and then ask to be taught how to play, and then they'll teach you how to play with their whole setup. They'll have terrain and stuff like that for you to look at as well. So it's really cool. How long is one round of the game going to take? So this is why I encourage starting with like what's it called? Kill Team. For Warhammer 40k, I do not encourage this for beginners. Why? Because one game, it's not one round, but like one full game, it could take you 8 hours. So I don't know if you've known this board game. It's called Arkham Horror. The board game also takes 8 hours, and that's not great, especially when you didn't know it was gonna be 8 hours. So yeah, if you want to try out Warhammer, try out Kill Team first. It takes 2 hours max, I think. So my first game, I think like one round 20 something minutes maybe. It's pretty quick because there's only 6 of us, like 6 little of miniatures like these, and you get a set amount of moves. So like let's say you get 2 moves, then you get to move forward and then shoot or something like that, or move forward and then take an objective. So you do 2 moves, and then it passes to your opponent's turn, and it passes back to you and passes back to your opponent's turn until all of your units have gone. And that's really quick when you are not thinking, I guess, like you're not really sitting there like mulling over how to go. So it's pretty quick. And I think Kill Team only has 4 rounds total, but like that's because my first game I only had 4 rounds. I'm not sure if it's the rules to only have 4 rounds, but that was like a very beginner game where we didn't use any gimmicks, so it was just literally just take an objective and shoot, take an objective and shoot kind of thing. So that's really quick, but I didn't take up until 2 hours. I think the full game, like with all the gimmicks, might take up to 2 hours. But yeah, it's really fun. Ah, you do play board games. What board games do you play? I think for board games, I've only played Arkham Horror because that's the only one I own. I played. Sorry. I played the card version of Arkham Horror as well, though. And I have to say, I prefer the card version rather than the board game version. Because the card version is a lot faster as well. So, it's not as annoyingly long. I don't know if that makes sense. Because for like Arkham, 8 hours for my very first game, that was unexpected. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. But that was really unexpected. Like, I didn't think I'd be spending my 8 hours playing this one board game. And we had other plans that day. So it was me and my friends, and we decided to do this for Christmas. We had other plans, and then we wasted the whole day on Arkham because we didn't know it was gonna be an 8-hour game. It was fun. We still had fun. But it was just like... Sorry. It was just like a surprise, you know. I actually don't know what board games are fun, because the only thing that we ever ended up playing together was like Arkham, because it looked interesting and it looked fun. It looked like it was gonna be a brain teaser kind of thing. So me and my friends decided that's a good game to play. Like, we didn't know what it was about, but we thought it'd be fun to try it out, so here we are, you know. Also, why is this not sticking? I thought it's supposed to stick. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah. Sorry. For other board games, I've gone to board game cafes, but I've never really played for that long, so I don't know what other good board games exist. Because I think the last time I went to a board game cafe, I don't even remember which one we played. I think we played a murder thing, but you needed an app on your phone, or like you needed to scan stuff, and I thought that was a bit of a hassle. Like, I would prefer to just be techless when we're playing games, like board games. I don't know. Is that a preference everyone has? Like, do you just wanna let go of your phone when you're playing board games, or is that like not? Or is that just me? Because, like, I don't really want to be touching a phone when I'm playing board games. Like, it's the connotation, you know. Playing a board game, I want to pay attention to the board game. But yeah, you have to use your phone to scan QR codes and stuff like that to figure out where everything is, and, like, turn off events and story progressions all on the QRs. So you kind of play it half with board game, half with your phone. It's kind of like there's narrative story in the phone, and then you'll have to scan it on individual cards on the board game. But there's not any moving pieces on the board game, so it's just you gotta figure out the murder through your phone. Something like that. So I think that was the only thing that we played that day, me and my friends. E217. Yeah, for board games, that's like as much as I know, I think. Like, my experience with board games is very limited. I've been wanting to play more board games, but I haven't been able to because usually no time, and also like don't know which one to play, so we end up not doing it. And you gotta dedicate a specific amount of time to play board games, right? So sometimes even if I do have the time to start it, I might not have the time to end it. And especially like if you don't own the board game and you're gonna play it at like a board game cafe or something, it's not the best idea to do that, because like, you know, you don't want to lose track of where you're at, which, knowing me, I probably will. Like I'm a klutz. Like I will not remember. Sometimes I don't even remember where I park the car. So usually that in itself is already a challenge. So I don't think I will remember where we're at playing a board game. Wait, is this... Okay, so this is how it looks, right? And then it goes this way. Okay. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, Warhammer. Play it. You should play it. The community is still small, and I really am trying to grow it, because I really want the community to be bigger with more people in it. I've been posting Warhammer stuff for a little bit, like almost over 6 months now, but I've never really sorry, never really focused there. But now that I've actually played the game and played like with, I've like, what's it called, socialized with the community, I feel like it's a shame not to grow it. So yeah, if anyone is interested in playing Warhammer, you should, and I will gladly play with you if you want a partner to start out with. Oh, but a thing about Warhammer, right? Sorry. But a thing about Warhammer, right? You have to paint. You kind of have to paint your models because it comes gray like this. So if you want to get it box accurate, or like you even want to customize it, you have to paint it, which shouldn't be a problem if you play Gunpla. Like if you make Gunpla, should be pretty natural to do so. And it's not as you don't need an airbrush to do this as well. You can just hand brush everything, so it might be less of a hassle. But I know that sometimes people are like wary to start the game because you have to paint your stuff. But painting the miniatures are not that hard. It's also not as tedious as it seems. It is tedious if you're playing 40k. You have to have a whole army, so you're gonna have to paint a lot of the same stuff, and you're probably gonna want to make your whole army at least similar in color scheme, so you're gonna have to see that color scheme quite a lot. But the thing that makes me really happy about Warhammer in itself is I don't have to sand anything down. Did I lose the PC? Oh, I didn't. Okay, thank God. So, for Warhammer, you don't actually need to sand down the miniatures at all. You can just, like, there are mold lines from the printing, but you can just take a pen knife and scrape it away. So, it's that simple when it comes to sanding shit down. And wait, is it this way? Yeah, it is this way. And you still get a manual. Sorry. And you still get a manual, but there's no letters. Like for Gundam, it's like C14, A15, But for the miniatures, Warhammer miniatures, you don't get the letters. You just get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll have to find it within how many runners it is that you got. that you got. Sorry, but it is very intuitive, so you'll be able to tell which is which, like no problem. So yeah, if you're looking for a new game, or if you just wanna so I think I was speaking too much. But yeah, if you're interested in just trying it out, it's a nice game to play. Okay, I feel slightly better after drinking. Oh, okay. So, but usually, if you want to try, but you don't want to buy anything, then you can just go to a Warhammer affiliated store. Like, I know I'm gonna say this a lot, but like Spoils of War. Like, you can go to an outlet that is affiliated with Warhammer, and then you can ask them and try out the the teams that they have there already. So they usually already have armies. Sorry. They usually already have a few armies built for you guys to try out. So if you're interested in trying out, you can just go to the store and be like, I want to try to play, and then they'll probably tell you what armies they have, show you which armies is does what and what do they look like and stuff like that. And and yeah. So oh, here it is. So if you want to try out the game, you don't actually need to buy anything first. Although I did get into Warhammer because I started painting it. So it could be it could be a good idea to fall in love with the miniatures first too. Cuz I did. Cuz that's how I got into the game. I fell in love with the miniatures and how they look first. And then after that, after I fell in love with how they look, I ended up deciding I want to try it out and I want to play it. So yeah. But like, for Warhammer, I think the biggest thing, other than sanding things down, is that you can actually use it, for me at least, like after making it, which is not something I envision doing with Gunpla. Like, Gunpla is something I put away after I'm done. Like, slowly store it and carefully store it at the display case so that it doesn't get ruined after I built it with all the care and love in the world. So yeah. Oh, hello. Welcome to today's stream. My throat is still sore, so I apologize if I'm gonna cough and hack again. Or if I sound really raspy. But yeah. So, I don't know if we'll finish the legs, but we'll at least finish the top parts of the legs, and we already did the feet a bit, I think. I think I missed something. Hold on. I missed something, I bet. What? No, yeah, I definitely missed something. Oh, it's C17. Okay, I'll grab that first before I forget. C17. So, yeah, I'll just preface it with that because my throat is still unwell. I don't want to be coughing through like a 2-hour stream. I think it'll be mainly coughing is the thing. Like I don't wanna get people listening to just me coughing for like 3 hours. So yeah. Might continue the rest of the legs next week, but also if I'm feeling okay, we might continue it today. Oh, you just left for a moment, you're back. I don't think you missed anything. Not a lot of things at least. But yeah, did you have any other questions about Warhammer? Because I'm not sure where exactly you left. But yeah. Oh, I need PC. That's where it is. So so yeah. I did drink, actually. I think I drank when you left. I took like a slight break drinking. I'm going to rest my throat after this, so that's why I'm saying I might just finish up until the top part of the leg rather than, wait, that's not how you attach it, so you're good. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I might do the top part of the leg and then get this ball attachment so I can attach it to the waist. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so I might just do it until this top part is done first. So that at least it's all connected first. Because I don't like leaving things halfway connected. Because I'm afraid of losing the parts. Because knowing me, that is something that is not too far-fetched. Like, there's a big possibility I will lose the part if I don't attach it to anything. So yeah. We're going to do these and then at least do the top thing so that we can attach it to the waist. And then we'll hopefully carefully store away the feet. I don't know why it's not going in. Should be in. This... Huh. Okay, there we go. Just wondering, will you be doing Gunpla related content on your YouTube or focusing more on Warhammer? I'll be doing both with, I think, slight shift in what... Sorry. And like slight shift towards more Warhammer content compared to Gunpla content. I enjoy both equally. So there's that. But as I did say before, I did get a partner for Warhammer, so that does mean I am getting sponsored for that. So it's easier for me to make content when I have more of the stuff that I don't need to pay for. Gundam themed Warhammer. I want to, but I don't know where to get it actually. Hold on, let me find G. Oh. So I saw the thing that you sent me yesterday, I forgot what it's called. The one you sent on the chat, Gundam Blitz. And I am very interested in that, but I don't know where to get those, so I'll look into it and see if anyone sells anything of the sort here. Because I do want to have at least one customized miniature that looks like a Gunpla. It would be really cool. And to be able to paint it myself too, I'd be really happy to do that. I'll stop asking questions so I won't feel guilty about the cough. No, it's okay. You should ask me as many questions as you want. I'm going to speak nonetheless. That's the thing though. I'm going to speak nonetheless if you ask me questions or not. The only difference is, am I gonna mumble about random shit or am I gonna be answering questions? Because I've been mumbling by myself for the first few 30 minutes anyways of this live because nobody chatted. So I'm gonna talk regardless because it's not entertaining if I just sit here and say nothing. And I decided to go live knowing full well that my throat is this way, so it's okay, just ask away. Okay. You order them from the site. They're designed by that guy. Oh, I see. Is it? Hold on. Am I doing this correctly? I think I... Okay. Is it, US based? Or is it... It is US based, because I see dollars. Sorry, I was looking at the site. So, I'm not sure how how that would be to ship internationally. If they're 3D printed, then maybe I can just buy the model and then ask someone local to 3D print it, because at least then that way it'll just be a file. But my throat. But yeah. I want to get them, but I am worried about the shipping. So yeah. He has some of the files for the Thingiverse too. Oh, for free. Okay. I might look into it after this, or well, not after this, but like maybe like next week. Where is it? Oh, wait, what? Seriously? No. Is this B? This is B. Oh, 5. Sorry. So I will look into the 3D, what's it called, files. I will search for the files and then I'll see if someone can print them. Oh, you have a friend who can 3D print. Okay. Okay. I will I will ask you if I do end up getting some files to print out, because I'm very interested in that. But I might not have money for that yet, because I am keen on building the PC that I want to build by the end of this year. Because my laptop cannot take any more of this. I'm using it for both work and personal stuff. Like, I'm using it to stream, I'm using it to edit my videos, I'm using it to work, which takes a lot of heavy files as well. So it is dying and I need an upgrade. So yeah. Then the bigger model I made was a kit bash. Ah! What did you kit bash? God, my voice sucks. I'm sorry. What did you kit bash? Which models did you kit bash? E. You know Jofajito? No, I don't. I feel like... Is that your 3D printing friend? I feel like I'm very under, I live under a rock, basically. Yeah, the PC. I hope my laptop can survive as well. Because I don't think... Is this E1? No, this is D. That's 2. Because I don't think my laptop will last for too long if I keep using it for both. So yeah. EG grams, HG that site, and the ghost kill from 40k. That's... Where am I? 35, 34. That sounds interesting, actually. Huh? Oh, okay. Sounds interesting, actually. I wanna grab a few, but I actually don't know what I'll be making yet. Maybe a Keyblade, because I like Keyblades. maybe I can ask someone to. Maybe I can ask someone here to make the file. So yeah, cause should be a feasible task, but I feel like I'm going to infringe on copyright, even though like probably not, right? Cause Gunpla's copyrights with Bandai. But yeah, so there's that. Is this here? Yeah, this here. Where? Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's there. PC4. Okay. Okay. So I've also been wanting to research more about Warhammer factions. So I'm not sure which one the Ghost Keel is. So I'll probably look it up after this. That one I'm probably gonna do right after this, but yeah. Um. This is which way? Oh, this way. Okay. Oh, it's from Tao. I see. So the ones I've been interested in are the Night Haunts and then the Chaos Demons. Like aesthetically, those are the ones I'm more drawn to. The Chaos Demons and the demons that I've been most drawn to are the Zinj. So that's why I probably don't know what it looks like just yet. I'm hoping to be able to learn more about the lore soon, so I can make some type of video about it, so that like I can tell more people about it as well. The more you understand, the more you can grow the community as well, right? So done. We can finally put this onto the waist. That's what I was gonna say. Which was the front? This is the front, right? I think this is the front. If I'm wrong, we can just... Ah, there we go. If I'm wrong, we can just flip it the other way. Sorry. But this one looks better on the other side, too. Anyways, I think this should be done if I can push this in well. Ah, we did it! Its waist now got some thighs. We just need to add the calves. Let's attach it together. We have 3/4 of the Sinanju done, plus the little legs. Looks like a dwarf if I put it together. So looks cool. I'm glad this is turning out. Also, I'm sorry for the very short lives that we've been having this week and last week. I think last week was pretty short as well. Also, let me change the face cam for a bit. Blahaj is behind me with some other plushies like Mimikyu. So I have a new table. I don't know if you can see it, but I know you can hear it. I have a new table to help my back because this table is a bit too short. I already changed the setting for my chair to get it lower, but it still hurts my back. So hopefully this new table will help me out. But yeah, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for today, since my voice is still kind of messed up. But yeah, that's more than I thought I would do today. I thought we'd end at the waist because I didn't think that I would take that long on the waist. Actually, no. I thought it'd be longer because I assumed I'd be talking more, but I probably assumed wrong because my throat is still like sore. I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks you guys for joining me. I hope to see you guys next week. Hopefully by then my throat isn't as messed up as it is now. Hopefully, I can speak well again. Whoa! Okay. By next week. I'll try to make more content in the meanwhile. I have YouTube content coming up, like a vlog that I did for Saturday last week where I went out to a Warhammer event. And I have other stuff on my YouTube already. The one that I made recently are in Indonesian. are in Indonesian. And I'm planning to do more Indonesian related content in the future because I'm trying to grow the Warhammer community in Indonesia. So there might be more Indonesian content. Yeah, hopefully you guys will still watch it. You guys will still enjoy it. And also, hopefully you guys will still watch my live and enjoy my lives. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me. Oh, thanks. I will try to get well soon. I had plans to go to a coscom tomorrow. But considering my voice is like this, I don't think I should be cosplaying because I might get tired. Gonna watch it right after this stream. Oh, thanks. I bet there's a lot of stuff on my YouTube. God damn it. That haven't been watched. Like there's a few that the views are kind of shit. But, you know, I'm still gonna make content because I'm still trying to grow the community and also like, you know, trying to get more people into my hobbies and trying to get more friends, I guess, basically. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Really, it does mean a lot to me when you guys watch, and also I do have fun when I'm chatting with you guys, even when my throat is fucked up like this. So I really do hope to see you guys again next week. So I think I'll end it here, and hopefully by next week I can speak for 2 hours without getting interrupted by a cough. So yeah, see you guys, and if you guys wanna find me anywhere else other than Twitch, it's here, if you didn't know yet. So yeah, see you guys next week. Bye bye.